Hi everyone, Dr. Hussein here. In this video we'll talk about the best and most efficient ways to whiten your teeth, how the whitening procedure is actually done. We're also going to address what's true and what's not about some popular home whitening remedies out there. Okay, so lots of things to talk about, so let's get to it. First of all, let's address why teeth get yellow in the first place. Teeth naturally stain from eating, drinking, and aging. Some diseases and medications may also contribute to that. A lot also depends on eating and drinking habits. For example, people who consume cola, coffee, tea, tobacco, and wine in high amounts are more prone to have darker teeth than others who don't. So how do we get rid of these stains? There are 3 ways to do this: in-office bleaching, home bleaching, over-the-counter products. In-office bleaching is a procedure that is done completely at the dentist's office. Before the whitening procedure actually begins, the dentist will probably scale your teeth first. The reason scaling is important is because it removes the superficial brown stains from your teeth. It also establishes a clean environment in which we can whiten. After scaling, the dentist will probably grab a shade guide to see where the current shade of the teeth is right now, so that we can compare it later after the whitening procedure is done. After that, the actual whitening process begins. It starts out with isolating the gums by using a rubbery material that hardens with light. After that, the dentist will apply the peroxide gel on your teeth. The gel is then activated by a high-energy light to speed up the process. Then you just sit there with the light-activated gel in your mouth for 15 minutes. It gets boring, and you know how we dentists tend to enjoy having these one-way conversations with our patients? So yeah, if you want to avoid that, get something to listen to. Now, just when you think that it's over, it's not. You're in for about 3 more 15-minute sessions. In between every 15-minute session, the dentist should check the shade with the patient. Visible difference should be noticed after the 3rd 15-minute session. By the 4th 15-minute session, usually patients are very satisfied. Now, the second whitening method, should you choose to do that, is at-home bleaching. At-home bleaching will still involve you going to the dentist. The dentist will take impressions of the upper and lower arches to make accurate trays that are made specially for you. Then when you get the trays, you're going to get a peroxide gel along with them, so that at home you apply the gel in the trays and you wear these trays for about 2 hours a day, or you can wear them overnight. You keep doing that for a period of 2 to 3 weeks or until you reach the desired shade. Now, over-the-counter products is the 3rd method you can choose. You can find these products at pharmacies. You can buy them online. Some are located in local supermarkets. When you unbox the kit, you're going to find the shade guide, you're going to find the gel, the whitening gel, and you're going to find the trays. You first mold the tray onto your teeth until they fit accurately. After that, you put the gel in the trays, and you wear the trays for the amount of time that is indicated by the manufacturer. It differs from kit to kit. Now, if you haven't noticed already, the secret ingredient here is hydrogen peroxide. This is what really whitens your teeth. Now, how does it work? Let's get a little sciencey here. Microscopically, the tooth enamel is made out of prisms. Now, these prisms are interlocked with each other. Stains or organic matter that make the teeth yellow are usually stacked up in between these interprismatic structures that make up the enamel. So what the peroxide does is that it oxidizes and removes these stains from within the tooth to lighten the shade. So in English, that means taking the yellow color out of the tooth so that the tooth is restored back to its natural white color. So it has nothing to do with removing the outer layer of the enamel or any of that. 2 things could happen. Number 1, tooth sensitivity. Number 2, gum irritation. Tooth sensitivity involves an increased response to cold. The reason this happens is because the peroxide gel diffuses deeply into the tooth and causes that sensitivity. But listen, without that happening, there will be no whitening, because that's how peroxide works. It has to diffuse deeply within the tooth to remove the deep stains. So tooth sensitivity is a good thing in this case. It means that the peroxide is actually working and you're getting your whitening done properly. Gum irritation could happen accidentally if the peroxide came in contact with the gums. It's shown as a small white patch that you don't need to worry about. It's going to resolve within about a week or 2. Both side effects are self-limiting. You don't have to worry about them. They're going to go away. Is bleaching safe for children? Anterior permanent teeth are usually fully erupted by the age of 11 to 12 years old, so kids who are 11 onwards can get their teeth bleached without any problems. Can restorations like crowns, bridges, and composite be bleached? No. If the treatment planning process involves bleaching and restorations like crowns, bridges, composite, it's important to get the teeth bleached first and then adjust the shade of the restorations according to the newly bleached teeth. not the other way around. Do whitening toothpaste really work? Do they? Well, listen, as a general rule, if it's not hydrogen peroxide, it's not going to work. Unfortunately, that's the case with most whitening toothpastes. They usually have a minimal concentration or no concentration at all of hydrogen peroxide. That's number one. Number two, even if they do have minimal concentration of hydrogen peroxide, it's still not going to do anything because you need sufficient contact time with the tooth in order for the whitening effect to be achieved. Whitening toothpaste depend on something called silica, which is an abrasive. The best it can do is remove the superficial stains, but it won't go deep. You can use that as an adjunct to direct bleaching, but using it alone as a bleaching agent is just useless. It's a waste of your time. Now, home remedies like activated charcoal and baking soda, do they really work? Again, if it's not hydrogen peroxide, then it's not going to work. Simple as that. A lot of people may think that home remedies are safer and more natural, but that's not the case here at all. Too much baking soda can actually damage your enamel. So if you want a dentist's opinion, just avoid these so-called home remedies. Stick to the bleaching methods we talked about earlier and enjoy a healthy white smile. It's better for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's been great doing this video. I had so much fun with it. I hope that was informative for you. If you have any further questions or if there's something that I didn't cover that you specifically want to find out about, I'll be more than happy to answer you in the comments. Your feedback is appreciated. Your likes are appreciated. Your views are appreciated. Thank you. Till next time.